So while I've been enjoying the countryside today and living life as slow as this slow trucking turtle, I found out that there was a major recall this morning, and it affects me personally. While I deal with that coming up on Buck Off, we're going to be talking a little bit about that recall and how our state's power grid operator thinks they have something to do with it. So, with all the extreme heat, we need to be especially careful right now because some of you CPAP users are in deep trouble. And if ERCOT has their way, you're dead. But right now, let's talk about a way to carry those CPAP supplies. If you're in need of a new tote bag to carry your CPAP tube or mask, go check out truckerzacksfanshop.com, where you can get totes, tumblers, and t-shirts for a 15% discount using the code MOVE15 because my studio is moving soon. And therefore, I'm in the living room right now. Friends and followers, welcome back to my channel. And I am totally distrusting right now of a certain government organization. Certain company down here in Texas that cut my power off back in February due to a snowstorm. And yeah, I'm talking about ERCOT again. But this time, it has personal implications. So, if you use a Philips DreamStation or similar CPAP machine from Philips, listen up. And if you use a ResMed AirSense, you also need to listen up here. Because while this problem affects the Philips machines, it could also affect you as well. Even if they use a different foam. So, here's what's going on. Philips just announced a major recall of the DreamStation machine. At the same time, the Electricity Reliability Council of Texas has announced that they want the people to take drastic conservation measures because they're having equipment issues. Especially during the daytime when everybody's AC is running. So, that presents a conflict. And a big time issue. The conflict is this. Philips has advised all DreamStation users as part of this recall to either stop using the machine or if you must use the machine, keep it in a cool, dry place below 78 degrees and below 50% humidity and with no ozone. So this means that those of you who use SoClean to clean your CPAP, you are in trouble. But in addition to that, this is where it gets interesting. It's because high heat, high humidity, and high ozone conditions can cause the foam inside the machine's motor to break down. And one of two things will happen. Either you'll inhale it and start getting sick, or the machine will become very noisy, or both, when this happens. So, here's what you need to know. Number one, ERCOT is giving bad advice to everybody. They're telling us to cut our power use when we need to have the power on. Which means turning up the temperature on the AC and exceeding the limits of your CPAP machine. It is that simple. Because heat and humidity outside of that caused by a built-in humidifier have always caused issues with these machines. Not just the Philips, but the ResMeds, F&Ps, etc. Number 2 is that in this situation, it is strongly advised that you contact your doctor and your insurance about your options. Some of them may sell you a completely different machine, like the DreamStation 2, which just came out and is not affected by the issue. Some of them may sell you a completely different brand of machine. Some of you may be sending it in for repair. So, you need to contact your doctor or your sleep therapist or your durable medical equipment provider right away. In addition to that, Philips also gave some strong advice for those of y'all who use CPAP therapy in general. One of the strongest pieces of advice is never, ever, ever use ozone-based products like SoClean or those ozone cleaners you see on Amazon, etc., to clean your CPAP machine. Always. In fact, the maintenance of the Philips DreamStation in general is relatively simple. All you need is soapy water. And that's basically the only thing you need to clean this off, along with a disinfecting wipe for the outside of the machine every now and then. So, many people, and if you're seriously a germaphobe, Philips offers HEPA filters for its machines. That's right. Don't mess with those stupid SoClean devices. Just get a pack of filters from Philips or your CPAP supplier and call it a day. And have them, while they're at it, when I said call it a day, that's after they teach you how to change and clean the filters. Because it is just one of the must-know things about CPAP therapy in general, is that you've got to change your filters every now and then. For cleaning your tube and your mask, like I said, soapy water. That means taking your stuff into the truck stop shower, if you are a trucker like me, and cleaning it there. If you can't do it there, and you have the option to get home every night, you just get a bucket of water, put some soap in it, and soak your supplies. Then hang them up to dry. Easy, huh? And then for the humidifier chamber, and for your mask both. If it's Philips, remember they're dishwasher safe. So you can put them on the top rack of the dishwasher, as long as you remove the cloth piece of the headgear, and you just wash it with your, preferably separately from your dishes. But that is for another day. So keep your supplies clean, y'all. And be aware of this recall, especially if you're here in Texas. Be prepared to tell ERCOT where to shove it. Up, you know where. And be prepared to cite that you have medical reasons for that. And please, please, please contact your doctor about cleaning advice, repair and replacement options, and what your insurance will cover if you have an older unit. I'm Trucker Zach Bell, and this has been an episode of Buck Off. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up if you want to see more content like this. And I'm going to call this episode Philips versus ERCOT. And I'll catch you on the next episode. Bye for now.